This is Sybert signing into Generals 0 Hour on the map Arctic Arena. Which I don't know if this is a new map or not, but I have certainly never seen a match on it before. In the north, playing as the Purple China, this is ExCaL. And in the south, as the Orange China tank, this is SiZe. How is ExCaL versus SiZe going to play out? Ooh, in this particular map, you do have some tech structures right in your base, so maybe we'll see the oil refinery reducing the cost of vehicles play out for our China tank player, who's going double war factory right from the start, which as far as I remember is sort of par for the course for China infantry or China tank. Meanwhile, China vanilla going barracks into the war factory, going to get that oil derrick, I assume, as well. Oil refinery rather. Oil derricks as well, a couple of them spread throughout the map. One in the middle would be a bit of a gamble to go for that one early on, but one oil derrick in the south, and then another one over by this. Actually, there's a tech pad and a defensive artillery position, so good number of tech structures spread throughout the map for this particular game. I feel like normally there's, one or two oil derricks per player, and then usually one oil derrick per player, and then maybe one other tech structure, and that's sort of how things line up. Outposts will pass each other on the left side, a little bit of a shot fired between them, but not much more than that. Dragon tank trying to sneak through for SiZe on the right side. He's going for a potential flame down of something. Bunker gets established on the left by ExCaL, but it just serves to absorb a couple of shots before the outpost ends up going down. And Dragon Tank sneaking in on the right side has at least made it through most of the ground between the two bases. Will he actually be able to get any more kills than an oil derrick? We will see. Dozer snipe in the south. This was a command center cell by both players, so a dozer snipe is pretty important. And looks like the Dragon Tank is going to be able to clean up the oil derrick in the north, and might even get the one in the middle as well, but no, the Battlemaster is here to deny that. The Battlemaster taking out that tank just barely, that flamer just in time. Two oil derricks down in the north, so ExCaL is going to be losing both of these oil derricks that he captured in the north there, taking two of his oil derricks away for the late game. Additional war factory in the middle of the map on the left side as ExCaL takes that location, and SiZe is prepping to take the bottom left-hand corner of the map. He's got a couple of GATs here, listening outpost as well, going to be able to gun down that Dragon Tank before any damage is done. Meanwhile, the oil derrick in the middle of the map trying to get captured by ExCaL. SiZe is here to contest it, but he's going to lose his tank, and the infantry are not going to be able to deny that oil derrick, but they do have a defensive position to potentially take that oil derrick down. Flamer coming through on the left side for ExCaL, going to be able to burn down one oil derrick, maybe burn down the outpost as well, and it will be able to escape. Dragon Tank versus Dragon Tank as SiZe just sort of ignores the tank of ExCaL. And it is just mass flame tank versus mass flame tank. The war factory going to take a lot of damage. I think the firestorm was maybe just not enough. The firewall was barely not enough to take that down. But maybe the listening outpost will be able to finish it off. The GATs are here. A couple of Battlemasters are also nearby to shut down this outpost. And, well, a couple of helixes pop on out for ExCaL. He sells off the airfield as well as the follow-up. And the outpost trying to sneak its way into the corner. Dragon Tank trying to deny this entire area. The firewall will eliminate a couple of these tank hunters. The GAT is also here, and the Battlemaster may get the kill on the Dragon Tank, but he won't get much more than that as the forces of SiZe show up, and he even protects his Dragon. Helix is in the middle of the map. They have been spotted at the oil derrick, so at least SiZe does know what ExCaL is up to. He doesn't necessarily know about that nuke cannon as the nukes emerge from the double war factory. Propaganda center is up for ExCaL, up for SiZe as well in the south, and an additional command center coming up. And I think no one going for the oil refinery. I guess ExCaL went for his. Helix is getting chased away. They both do survive. They were able to avoid the terror of the Gats on the right side. And this game is starting to shift, it feels like, from the south to the north. SiZe has been mostly defensive. He got a couple of Dragon tanks to the north side of the map earlier on, but he has mostly been just absorbing the attacks from ExCaL, and now he's actually going to get an opportunity to strike back. Couple of Battle Masters, couple of Gats on the left side. Meanwhile, a Dragon on the right side from ExCaL does get targeted down and eliminated. Nicely done. Both of the buildings do survive that engagement. One Battle Master from ExCaL, and the Nuke Cannon gets one Gat with its first launch. SiZe is going to have to worry about those Nuke Cannons. They're pre-set up in some pretty defensive positions. Black Lotus, a.k.a. Blake Lotus, moving in. The Helixes might be able to shut her down. I'm not sure what the target is going to be. Nuke Cannon continuing to fire, and Black Lotus is going to escape detection for now. Nothing nearby to warn ExCaL of that. I'm not actually sure where in the world she is going. She is just off to the races, heading somewhere. A couple of ECMs added into the mix for SiZe. He's trying to move into the middle of the map. He's going to be able to strike down that supply. And it looks like he's going to take the reactor in the north. So Black Lotus will force the sell-off of that power plant, and that may cause some problems for ExCaL. But SiZe moving in through the middle of the map is going to cause even more problems. Black Napalm has been purchased, as he's going to be able to try and burn down that supply center. Bunker is going to help anchor this location if ExCaL can manage to hold on to it. The bunker does go down, and it looks like a listening outpost has been sent up to deal with Blake Lotus, but she has already exited the area. Nuke Cannon's able to help defend, and the Helixes for ExCaL swinging in to just finish off that army. SiZe is going to have a difficult time breaking the defense of ExCaL, it seems, who is well set up and just happy to hunker down and fight this one out in a long and dirty match. No small groups of units trading here and there. Just a pure split. That ECM, the triple ECMs deflecting most of the rockets, so the Oil Derrick does actually survive. And SiZe moving in. Second wave of Flamers and Gats. He hasn't been able to accomplish much in the last couple of minutes, but he's maybe going to be able to get something. Oh, all three flame tanks explode at the same time. MiGs are also now present on the field. Could get some MiG firestorms going. ExCaL with a decent section of the map under his control. He's going to have to deal with this little attack group on the right. 4 MiGs in total for SiZe. He's ready to move out. Might be able to take down the Nuke Cannon. Goes for the Gat. Gets the Firestorm quite nicely. All 4 MiGs do manage to escape, but no target other than just that one Gat tank. And that entire attack group gets cleaned up by the Nuke Cannon, and the Helixes just completely eliminated. Carpet Bomb coming in for ExCaL. Going to be able to clean up the supply trucks. Gets the supply center. No, barely doesn't. Slightly off there. That supply center does survive the engagement. MiGs coming in. Going to be able to clean up the Dragon. Buildings have been cleared out at this point. Second Dragon tank will go down as well. 1 MiG gets traded out for that, but shutting down both those Dragons feels good for SiZe. Arty Strike fires off from ExCaL. Helixes move in. He's going to try and catch, I guess, this supply center, which he didn't get with the Carpet Bomb. Gets the kill there. Shuts down the supply in the middle of the map. MiGs are on the far right side, re-engaging. Helix is able to snipe down 2 more supply trucks, so that is all of the supplies in the middle of the map completely shut down. SiZe had a bit of eco there, and ExCaL is just slowly but surely moving down through the middle of the map, taking more and more territory, leapfrogging his nuke cannons one at a time. ECMs come in. They do manage to catch the GATs with the help of the MiGs, and the couple of MiGs do get cleaned up there. The nuke cannon goes down. The GATs go down. The ECM gets eliminated as well, and SiZe manages to take a bit of a win there. Another Dragon Tank getting shut down by the Helixes. A couple of those rockets going fully heroic inside of ExCaL's Helixes. ECM able to shut down that Flamer, but the nuke cannon shuts down the ECM. And, well, if that Dragon Tank comes back online, it can clear out that building quite easily. And actually, the RPG Troopers are, the Tank Hunters, rather, just going to jump into that radiation. They say, we don't even care. And they do eventually get burned out of that location. Mass MiG is the name of the game, and it's working out. The Black Napalm, the Firestorm, just wreaking havoc upon the forces of ExCaL. But ExCaL has got so much area under his control that SiZe is just now starting to close in on the edges of it. A couple of more dragons get cleaned up there in the middle. SiZe has done a great job of just focusing, of shifting his focus to the MiGs. Once he realized the nuke cannons were out, he completely shifted over to the MiGs. Gatling cannon does get stopped from being set up in the middle of the map. Another arty strike going to be firing off. SiZe is 3-star, meanwhile ExCaL is 4-star. Mine drop on top of the supply trucks. Nice stop move there for a moment. I guess he decides to just clear out the mines manually. Another GAT goes down on the right side. Most of the supply trucks go down. One does manage to survive. Nice cluster mine drop there on the supply. Does shut down the mining for a little bit. Fresh supply center has finally been established by SiZe. He's got both of them back up and running. Helix is going to try and move in. These 2 Helixes built so long ago. MiGs come in, a full sweep, cleans up GATs, cleans up the nuke cannon as well. The second nuke cannon is not engaged on that Battlemaster, and so the Battlemaster gets a couple of free shots here. Another carpet bombing comes in, cleans up the supply center with the help of that nuke cannon, but that will be the last thing that nuke cannon ever does. Black Lotus next to the nuke, ready to shut it down, but the GAT is nearby, so ExCaL can respond quickly if Black Lotus tries anything. Another Dragon Tank trying to sneak its way through. Another, I don't know about that nuke cannon. It looks like it will be able to be established. It sets itself up, gets a free shot on that listening outpost, and, well, I guess that'll be the last thing that nuke cannon ever does. The slow move of the nuke cannons has not been a total win there, but the nuke cannon does go down. The tank hunters also get eliminated. Black Lotus still not doing anything. Helix is trying to go deep. They do catch one of the MiGs on the deck as they move in, but the Helix is going to get trapped and killed. Trades out both Helixes for a bit of an excursion into SiZe's base. GAT and a couple of listening outposts loaded with tank hunters as they're going to be able to shut down at least a couple of these GATs, and SiZe taking a bit of damage on the front line here, losing the supply trucks once again. He will eventually clean up that first attack group. 2 minutes and 15 seconds for ExCaL, but only 2 minutes on the nuke of SiZe. GAT is moving in. GAT gets cleaned up by the nuke cannon. MiGs come through once again. Most of the MiGs do manage to escape, and the move in from SiZe as he awaits his nuclear missile countdown. 4th nuke gets added on for ExCaL, as I think arty barrage and maybe something else. Nope, pure artillery. Not paired with another carpet bombing, not paired with a EMP or cluster mine. It's just going to strike that airfield, but Perfect pull there by SiZe. Gets all of the MiGs off the ground so we can rebuild that airfield. No problem. MiGs coming in. They're going to be able to catch the cluster of GATs. Gets a nice spread on the MiGs. Cleans up everything except that listening outpost in the back. Nice spread on the MiGs. Dragon on the left side. Going to try and sneak down here. Take down that oil derrick. Maybe even the power plant as well. But the Battlemaster is not going to let that happen. Another, I assume, cluster mine drop moving out. Meanwhile, in the middle of the map, ExCaL continuing to move forward. Triple GAT, quad GAT through the middle. Battlemasters are here to stop it. Carpet bomb coming in from ExCaL as well. He's going to get the second supply on the right side. Cleans up the supply in the middle of the map once again in less than 30 seconds on the first nuke of SiZe. Whatever that support power he called in was, doesn't seem to have done a ton, but it may have gotten him a bit of vision, which he will use once that nuke is ready to go. The middle of the map becoming a bit of a death trap. Another cluster mine? Yeah, okay. Another cluster mine on top of the supply center once again. EMP, I think, no, cluster mine drops on top of the army, catches only the GAT. First nuke is ready to go, but the return fire nuke from ExCaL is only moments away. Gets the oil derrick, gets the supply trucks as well, and there's the return fire nuke. Gets the war factory a bit, but gets the propaganda center and the oil derrick. Nukes 3 and 4, 1 minute and 3.5 minutes out respectively. Battlemasters moving in, trying to respond to the ECM Dragon Tank GAT combination in the left side of the base. But an EMP on the army, perfectly done there by ExCaL. And SiZe loses the airfield, loses the MiG. I think his other airfield is not up and running. His nukes in the bottom left are safe for now, but ExCaL actually making some serious progress there on the left side of the base. And, well, unfortunately for SiZe, this Dragon Tank isn't going to be able to make it through. Good attempt, but he does eventually get shut down there. And the nuke will be maybe half on health or something like that. Arty Strike does fire off, though, so SiZe could be going for the kill there. Defensive tower is not going to be able to protect that oil derrick, but he will be able to protect that power plant, perhaps. Arty Strike coming in. He's going to go for the nuke, and he gets it! 2.5 minutes on the last remaining nuke, but 1 second left for SiZe, so he is ready to fire off once again. Mass listening outpost moving out through the middle of the map. The GATs are the only thing here to respond. One Battlemaster as well. He gets the supplies in the middle of the map. Another cluster mine coming in for ExCaL. He's trying to just shut down all of the eco in the middle of the map, and crossing, although this could be an EMP coming in as well. He's going to be able to catch almost every single one of those. Listening outpost, carpet bomb comes through, and it's a late game support power finisher. And it's going to be a couple of GATs traded out for these listening outposts, but at least they're trapped in one spot. The ECM here as well, but it's pretty far away, so most of those GATs are still vulnerable to those rockets. Everything gets cleaned up there. ExCaL so close to be able to bust through, and his nuke cannon on the left gets cleaned up as well. 2 nukes on the side of SiZe, 1 nuke on the side of ExCaL. Internet center set up in the middle there for ExCaL on his side of the map, but still towards the middle. Support powers really changing the face of this particular match. Defensive tower getting captured in the north. Arty Strike fires off. ECM here to protect these GATs and these flamers, as ExCaL is going to try and catch something with that Arty Strike. down in the southern part of the map. Get maybe the power plant and the barracks, or maybe he goes for the nuke. Goes for the oil derrick instead. Gets the kill there. Nicely done. Cluster mine gets dropped, shuts down the advance of SiZe. Overlord now on the field. Mines do all get cleared. EMP, no, another cluster mine. Does catch a bit of that Overlord, takes it down to about half health. Another nuke is firing off. Catches the supply in the middle of the map. Gats in the north trying to hunt that last Overlord, take down that last Dozer. As the Overlord goes down, the Dozer gets eliminated, and that defensive turret gets taken back by ExCaL a couple of minutes ago. SiZe down to just a small handful of units, jumps inside of that Civ structure. Great move there, right on top of the internet center as well. Forces a carpet bomb of his own base. He gets the Dragon Tank, but ExCaL at his limit, being forced to carpet bomb his own buildings as he sells them off to stop SiZe's advance. One power plant down. The second power plant will probably survive the firewall, but the barracks gets sold off as well. Another arty strike firing off. 1 minute on the nuke from SiZe. I guess it wasn't an arty strike. Maybe it was just the artillery platform over here on the right. Battlemaster's coming up from the south once again. Supplies have been reestablished in the center by SiZe for the 100th time, it seems. He never did get more MiGs up after he lost that second airfield, but he just completely converted to a ground army, and it has been working out for him. I don't think he spotted the hackers in the north, but he might end up just nuking that section of town. Sell-off of the propaganda center. ExCaL trying to just find any way to make this game work for him. He's got a little bit of a counterattack. One Battlemaster trying to make its way down south. And he does have a decent amount of buildings, so, you know, it will take ExCaL or SiZe a while to kill off all of the buildings. Command center getting targeted. Nuke is ready to go. Low power mode for ExCaL. And it's just bad news for ExCaL, basically every direction. As I guess maybe these tank hunters are going to be able to kill that Battlemaster, but what is he going to do about the nuke? Another power plant gets targeted down. Carpet bombing comes through. He's got the defensive tower at least. 2 hackers go down as this Dragon Tank comes in to clear out this bunker. SiZe with almost 6 grand still in the bank. A nuke ready to go. A second nuke is almost ready as well. He could try and double nuke this nuke and shut it down. Although maybe you can get it with a nuke and an arty strike. I'm not actually sure. Dragon Tank moves out. Arty Strike is looking for the War Factory, I think, on the left side of the map. Maybe get the oil refinery as well. Oh, is he going to get something right as it emerges? The listening outpost gets crushed. The lucky Arty Strike as the Dragon Tank looks for the kill on at least one of the nukes in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. ExCaL is going on the offense, but in a sneaky way. He's going to try and firewall his way to victory, but it is not enough. There's one nuke firing off, and the second is going to be coming here as well. Gets the hackers, gets the tank, clears out everything there, and he doesn't have to worry too much about anything else from ExCaL. Although ExCaL has gone for, I don't know, 7 or 8 tank hunters, and he is making one all-out last-ditch attempt. One nuke still in the bank. And this feels like, I don't know, it might be a tournament game or a show match series or something, because ExCaL is fighting this one out to the last possible second. It feels like he's been basically out of the game for a couple of minutes now, but he is still fighting it out to the end. Nuke on the nuke. It does take it below half health, so both of the nukes together would have been enough for sure. Tank Hunters moving in. They get the dozer. And the GG gets called. ExCaL not willing to fight that one out. He had like a couple of tank hunters moving into the bottom, and there's like a whole bunch of gats just waiting for him. And that will do it for that game. Pretty different kind of a match from these guys. 11,000 credits more for SiZe, but in the end, the nukes helping to really punch through as well. And stopping the nukes of ExCaL was really important also. That will do it for this game, for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is Sybert signing out.